Today on Uncommonly Good MTG, we're playing HASTY BEATDOWN by Tommi. And this is a deck that looks like it's doing a lot of, mono black skeletons kind of thing, but we're cutting it with hasty red so that the mono black skeletons can be even hastier. If that sounds good to you, then stay tuned to find out more. Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I am your host, recently voted Best Little YouTube Star of 2024 by Dr. Suck It's Mom's Magazine, Dr. Yukon Suck It. Yes, thank you. Filmed before a live studio audience. Thank you so much. You can't suck it. Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck I found over on the Aether Hub, hosted by Tommi. He entitled it Rakdos Haste Beatdown June 2024. And Tommy's always got an eye. I always got an eye on what he's putting out because he's playing around with this Rakdos Beatdown quite a bit. I played it a few times. It's a great deck. He put the word haste in there and he sold me. I'm just like, I got to play it. I don't know. I might have already played this thing like a month ago or 2 months ago. But the fact that he called it haste and I was looking for some hasty decks to play. Yeah, I'm playing it again. I can see that we got a little bit of some new stuff in here from Thunder Junction. We got Corpses of the Light because that's Ixalan, isn't it? All right. But there you go. Forsaken Miner. That's your guy right there. Yeah, we don't have any. There's no deserts, nothing like that. No cactus lands. Still, one new card. We're focusing on Stormseeker. It should all be good. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the cards in the deck. We'll talk a little bit how the deck should work, and then we're going to go out and we're going to crush some hopes and dreams. What do we got? Let's start at the top. We got Archfiend of Dross, who's a flying 6/6 for 4. But you only got him for 4 turns, man, including the slow turn that you put him out. After that, he'll just kill you. He'll kill you. So you got to make use of him. How are we going to make use of him better than we are normally? Reckless Stormseeker will give him haste. That's the combo right there. Giving him haste, he got him doing stuff for that extra turn. The other thing is whenever a guy dies, this guy's out, yours or his, they lose 2 life. So it helps to just get him down. You can't let him block because, man, you have to kill them. All right, so we got the Stormseeker that comes out, and then every turn, you decide who gets haste. And Stormseeker really needs it the first turn he comes out. You can just stand there and not even do anything if you want to give it to somebody else, such as the Archfiend of Dross. It doesn't matter, whatever. His job is to pass out haste to people. Preacher is a 2/4 with Death Touch and puts out a vampire token sometimes. Other times, it just draws you a card. It's all good. Corpse of Lost makes all your skeletons have haste and +1. And it puts out a 2/2 black skeleton, so it'll be a 3/2 hasty skeleton. Let's see, at the beginning of your end step, if you descended this turn, you may pay 1 life, in which case you turn it back to your hand so you can play it again. So it's self-recursing, which is really nice. This guy comes out 3/2 for 2. That's a good price. You get a blood token, which you can go get a card, or if you keep it around, you can sacrifice this guy to do -X, which is twice the number of blood tokens you have to any particular creature you want to. So he's a good way of removing some stuff. This guy comes out. And he's just a 3/2. So we got 3/2s. We're using the money dog, the money ball. What's it called? The money ball way of attacking, which is cheap dudes with the least for 3 power. What do we got? Corpses of the Lost, Bloodtithe Harvester, Tenacious Underdog. All those guys just go towards the money ball, right? This guy goes after people's hands. You kill creatures with this, kill creatures with this, kill creatures with this. And this guy is a 2/2 for 1. So we're moneyballing our creatures like crazy. That's pretty much, I think, what this deck's got going for it. It's got that sweet spot where you're getting 3 points of damage in, and we're even playing it potentially hasty. And when we can, we're getting out the Archfiend, which is 6 points of hasty damage, which is like double moneyball creature. So that's always good. But he's so dangerous and wonderful at the same time. All right, so what are we gonna do with this deck? We're gonna put some dudes out. We're gonna control the board. We're going to come in as fast as we can and moneyball our way to victory. All right, so other than that, we've got some dual lands, the ability to bring guys back from the graveyard, the ability to put a couple of little hasty spirit dudes out, and the ability to make a 2/2 guy. So even if all of our guys get wiped off the board, we still got a land that can go after people. All good. All right, that's it. That's what we're going to do. It's been good. It's been a good deck before. Hopefully with this particular configuration, it'll be great. All right, so before we go out and do our dirty deed, let's do as we do every night. Let's say our prayers and talk about what is best in life. Hands together. Dear Black King Toxrill, who dwells within the dark chambers of my heart, please hear my prayers and grant your blessings as we attempt to crush your enemies, see them driven before us, and to hear the lamentations of the women. All right, we are playing against T-Cool 13. T-Cool. All right, what do we got? Black, that'll come out fast, which means you can cut down or Forsaken Miner. Whatever we need to do. It looks like we're probably playing second. That would be my guess. Oh, playing first. So I got a Deep-Cavern Bat this guy to Oblivion. Let's go after his hand. Blue people will hate that. All right, Tappy. Bounce, bounce. Treasure token, Tappy guy. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it keeps him from playing that, I guess. That's always good. All those guys are pretty pitiful. Is he going to stay back for the defense? Hard to say. Let's see. If I was him, I'd start looking at just bouncing, I guess. Problems with bouncing. I'm just going to play it again. He's going to waste your time bouncing my guy back so that I can take your guy again? That's a lot of decision making there for 2 mana. All right, the road is clear. Come on in. The water's fine. All right, there's 3. So let's go ahead and Deep-Cavern Bat. And we'll put out a Forsaken Miner. I did leave myself open if he has any more ninja going on. It's hard to believe the Forsaken Miners are the badasses of this game right now. With everything else we got going on, it's crazy. Alright, still has 2 mana. Ninja! Let's do it. Come on, man. Is this your first time playing ninjas? Tick, tick, tick. Tick, tick, tick. Just putting we don't have a pet over here I can touch in icky ways. There's another one. I don't know why you'd want to do that. All right, there you go. You get a token now. Good for you. All right, let's just put this out as 4. Number 1, let's just kill this guy. Number 2, let's get some... Should I pick on his hand a little bit? I don't know. Nah, I'm just going to go for it. All in! Let's lay some beef down here. Beef Supreme! Alright, so we're passing out there. 6, 7. You're just going to try to bounce that as well? Problem is, he's the haste of hasty beatdown. Alright, man. You got 3 cards in your hand. 2 cards in your hand. One of which just taps a dude. All my dudes are already tapped. Everything's tapped. There you go. Good job. All right, now you can beef them up. You got some maps to sacrifice there. They're not going to get you... I mean, what are they going to get you? A land? I guess you could look at the future. It kind of helps out a little bit of scrying there, right? There's a bouncer. Question is, how would you care for? You could definitely fill a whole nother guy. Yeah, but you're wasting it, man, on trying to beat me. All right, let's save that. Let's just take out a little bad action here. Take his last card. Is he going to cast it now? Probably a bounce. All right, so he's got another bounce, and that's it. He's just got bounce. That's all he's got. He'll come at me for 3. I could throw out Reckless Stormseeker. He'll probably try to bounce it back. I still got 5 showing right now. He needs to stay back his defense is what he needs to do. Ooh, and that's it. He just ended up picking up a land. Just bouncy, bouncy fun time, man. That's all you got going on. All right, pass. So here's the deal, is if I try to kill the Spyglass, he can just bounce it back, get another map, and then replay it as he replays it, and then put another counter back on. So, is that really going to help us out too much? Probably not. But I can get him if it goes to my turn and keep him from being able to cast it this turn, keeping things out of the way. Getting rid of the bounce. Yeah, let's wait till the end of the turn. All right, my turn. Let's go for the kill. There we go. You want to bounce that back now? Now's the time. I'm just trying to stack everything in my favor. There you go. I don't think you should be able to cast it. There we are. Yoink. We'll take that guy. Is that enough? Apparently it is. Victory! Alright, we're playing against BirbMaster. BirbMaster, whatever a burb is. Alright, we got 2. Everything costs 2. That's good. We'll go after his hand. We can kill that guy. He's not an artifact, is he? He is an artifact. That's really going to hurt us there. See, I can get rid of him with Bitter Triumph. Oh, poison. I've only got the one. Let's put out the other guy. Alright, so the big problem is we really can't do anything about Poison Boy. No blocks. He's got artifacts, lots of them. Alright, what are you doing here? You are exiled to stuff from graveyards. Okay. So he can't pump himself up at all. I'm not going to help you, man. You can't have 2 Skrells. There we go. You got it so that you can pump your guy up so you can rip your own graveyard apart? Toxic, can't block. I can go with everything I got then. That's fine. Alright, go in, my boys. That's a problem for us. That is a big problem for us. Alright, let's just go for it, man. Not enough. Alright, I'll have to use Manlands to kill this guy, apparently. And we win! Suck it, BirbMaster! Suck it! Alright, we are playing against VirtuallyAbsurd. Boats. Alright, 3 mana, and it's all the right colors. Alright, the question, should we kill this thing? Not really. Alright, it's got a lot of little things that we shouldn't really worry about too much. And we're good. Alright, that guy's worthy of killing, so we killed it. Alright, so I got a Reckless Stormseeker into Archfiend of the Dross. That extra hasty turn with Archfiend is going to be fantastic. And in we go. If you want to start chumping, that would be bad, because I'm on a clock now. Alright, one guy done. Yeah, the chumping could be a huge problem. Alright, I'm going to send out another hasty guy. Alright, who do I want to get extra juice to? This guy right there. That's bad. That's extraordinarily bad. Oh, that was horrible. I'm probably going to kill myself. Archfiend's probably going to do it. Here's another. Let's go after his hand. Get rid of the stupid dog. Nobody's got trample. Yo, that flying is definitely getting in our way. He's down to 9. I just got to go for it next turn. This is just a bum rush. He's got all of his guys got flying. All right, I'm dead. Do I get my guys back? Oh, and they're all so stupid expensive. All right, that's it. All he has to do is chump. Okay. Good for us. Victory. Alright, we're playing against Torzhov. Orzhov. Man, he's got problems with his teeth. 1. I would do a little hand hate next turn. What do you got? Alright, good. So he's got to get up to 4. Those are all... The Glory Dominus is a... I'm going to say is a legend. I am with everybody. All right, so Sulfurous Spring. That's 4. He'll come at me again for 6. Should I play a little bit more conservative? Let's just go for it. He doesn't have anything going on. All right, he's down to 6. He's going to come at me now with 6 again. He doesn't have anything that flies, so unless he can take care of Archfiend, he's dead. And it doesn't look like he does. He's got 2 mana, and we win. Suck it. In your face, Torzhov. All right, we're playing against JLS 55. Our path forward is pretty much a little bit of killing and a Reckless Stormseeker. Mixing him together with the Archfiend and the Dross is fantastic. Just because one thing the Archfiend and Dross really needs is the ability to attack on the turn he comes into play. That dude's cheap, but the fact that he's like telephoning with his attacks, that's not the greatest thing in the world. Here's another one. The question I'm asking myself right now is how much creature removal has he got? Apparently he's got a lot. How much do you need? 4 for that? Alright, whatever. Next turn we start bringing guys back from our graveyard. Just 1 though. Alright, so my hope here is that I can lose Go for the Throat, which then allows me to use Takenuma to go get the Stormseeker back. And then I'll use the Bloodtithe Harvester to beat up on Liliana. We'll see what he puts out here. Alright, he's going to get rid of something. Step forward here is I'm going to have to lose Takenuma. I don't have it, man. I'm sorry. Alright, I'll leave the land back so I have something to sacrifice, potentially. Alright, come on, deck. You can do it. Give me something good. I know we're still in the first phase of this guy's turn, but I'm looking forward. Well, that sucks. All right, let's go after this bat up. Whatever he's got in his hand, he's got to play it now. Yeah, okay, there we go. And the other one. Yeah, that sounds like a good time. And so he's got a lot of good stuff up there. He's not paying for his, his mites. Paid for 1. Let's see if you get something better here. Cool. All right, well, I could take out the preacher here. Question is about that land, because he's got a Mishra's Foundry. Which means if I send a guy in, I'll just have to sacrifice a guy to kill it. At least it's a fair trade. Oh, cool. All right. All right, gone. All in. Down to 10, and we got the ability to take something out. This guy's pounding it up for man lands. He's only got 2 regular lands. Everything else is colorless. You better attack, man. You're not getting anywhere. You're tragically behind. Ooh, here we go. And we win! Suck it! Victory! Alright, playing against Asura. Asura. He was forsaken down in the mines. Your friend, Bob Miller. Now he's come to claim his fortune and revenge. How dare you try to get in front of me like that? How dare you? Alright, let's go after his hand, as one does. And send him in. Alright, we still have the ability to kill something small. Archfiend of the Dross is my big friend. I might be able to trick him into something at this point. But he's did that. Should I cut something down now? What has he got left up here? Alright, all in. There we go. Oh, that feels so good. Down to 7. No mana. We're sitting at 3, though, like suckers. He's hoping he's got some beef there. That's the guy I'm more scared of. I need a 4th mana. Who are we going to get? Boy here. Who's going to go strong? All in. And he gave it up. He just rolled over on his back and took it. Boom, boom! Goes the room. All right, so here we are with Hasty Beatdown. It was a wonderful deck. I ended up getting 100% wins. 100%. Never lost. It was a fast deck, too. And it looks like we played against... Let me just a second here. I can say we played against mono-color decks almost entirely. Blue, white, red, black. No greens, though. And then, but it looked like one Orzhov right there at the end. That was it. So, yeah, it was an interesting mix. It's hard. This deck is not played very often at all. If it was really a 100% deck, I got to believe that it would be top of the charts. Still, for being a not top 10 deck, this deck did amazingly well. Very, very well. All right, so let's talk about this one here. Who was the MVP? The MVP in my mind probably was Reckless Stormseeker. Reckless Stormseeker is only got a couple, like maybe a month on him at this point. Month and a half, not even a half, month and like a half a week, a few days. And then no more Reckless Stormseeker. That is what's great about Standard, is the fact that great cards go away. But otherwise, they'd just be around forever, and there wouldn't be room for other great cards to take its place. Still, Reckless Stormseeker is fantastic, and is the MVP of this deck, because it gives all of your other slower dudes haste. Because once it gets out, you don't need haste again. Haste only need on the turn you come into play. And after that, it's best just to pass it out to everybody else. So good job, Reckless Stormseeker. You're doing exactly what you need to do, and that's exactly what we need, because your combo with the Archfiend of the Dross is fantastic. All right, so you are the MVP, Reckless Stormseeker. You're going to Disneyland. All right, as far as being competitive, 100%. So I'm going to say, yep, this is a competitive deck. Number 2, was this deck fun? Absolutely, it was fun. For being Hasty Beatdown, there wasn't any haste at the beginning. You guys will come out slow. Deep-Cavern Bat, Forsaken Miner, Tenacious Underdog, Bloodtithe Harvester, they're slow. The thing is, though, is that the Forsaken Miner has haste, provided you got Corpses of the Lost out. So you get that guy out, and your skeletons that you play, which are Corpses of the Lost and Forsaken Miner, they do a really good job of being able to be hasty. Reckless Stormseeker gives haste to everybody else. So this is really kind of like a mid-game haste deck, not an early-game haste deck. But still, there's a lot of things to do early on. There's creature kill. There's little dudes to get out, attacking the turn after they come into place. You got some control going on, a little bit of card draw, hand hate. It's all good. You got that mono-black utility going on. So from a fun perspective, yeah, this deck gives you lots of things to do. And is super aggressive, which gives you kind of an aggro flair to it, which is one of the things I really love about a good Rakdos deck. All right, was this deck interesting? These cards individually are not that interesting. This is, it's like a little bit of the skeleton deck mixed together with, just barely any red in here. It's the Reckless Stormseeker to give everybody haste is what you're really doing. And because we had red, sure, let's go ahead and get the Bloodtithe Harvester and the Kamigawa land that puts out 2 hasty dudes. So we got the ability to kind of get that haste going, which is decent, which is really good. So from an interesting standpoint, this isn't the most interesting standpoint individually, but smoosh it together, highlight the haste aspect of it, and this deck is incredibly interesting. It's cool to see something that you thought was fairly standard and done, have just that edge put onto it to make it really, really, really good. All right, so that's it. Let's go ahead and count this up. Was this deck competitive? Absolutely. Was it interesting? Fun? Yeah, totally it was fun. And was it interesting? Absolutely. Therefore, I'm going to give this deck an A+. It's only good for another like 4.5 weeks. So if you have the cards to play it, I recommend you put it together and give it a spin, because this is a great deck. If you decide to play this deck, I hope you have as much fun with it as I did. All right, that's all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. See you next time, Space Cowboys. Later.